Most of the people save their religion only for celebrations and treat it superficially. Some of them improve on it a bit and pray daily. But those prayers are not getting them much closer to God. You are one of those that have probably noticed it, and you don't want to be like any religious person you got to know. Very easy way out. Harder one would be to show them how to further improve on their faith. Prayers and celebrations won't ever be comparable to living a life to which God is always invited. You can't win as a Christian by following routines alone, but through the actions you take each day, making sure you stay aware of His mighty presence and show humility whenever you forget about it. Just because you don't think of Him doesn't mean He's not with you. It will make your relationship with God thrive again and discover many improvements that lie beyond your comfort zone. Today, I will help you to look for situations in your life where you can change your behavior to a more optimal one. This way, we will expand it a bit. I will present 4 habits that lay far beyond it, and this is the reason why I have called them weird. If you are antisocial, third one may be most interesting for you. Everything I am about to tell you makes an opportunity to become a better person. I just want to disclaim that it may be more triggering than appealing, as the gate to the kingdom of our Lord is very narrow, and I am totally aware that not many of you will want to go through it. 1. Give. You don't have much. There is always someone in this world that have even less than you do. That's why I want you to give something to this world. What? You need to figure out on your own how to launch it into your life. If you like simple solutions like I do, you can give 10% of what you earn whenever you can. It may hurt you at the beginning, but I guarantee that it will make you believe in yourself as a good, chivalrous person, able to give without any hidden demands. This is to raise your standards of being generous, not something you can be proud of. I want you to understand that becoming a better person should be perceived as the best achievement for you in this life. After a while, you will be detached from the material world, regardless of your will and how the things are right now. 2. Ask, when you are happy with giving to others, why would you perceive them incapable of feeling the same when they could give something to you? Most of the people live in the world of tricks. They won't ever realize that there is something beyond. They will think of any stranger they encounter in life as a traitor, but in fact it reveals that they are traitors themselves. They don't believe that good people exist among them, but it's only their delusion. If you don't want to be like them, you have to first believe it, and then ask for what you want. You probably want a lot of stuff that others have. God is generous, and offers it also to you, as you deserve it no more and no less than anyone else. But how else can you receive something, if not by asking someone who has it and might be willing to share it with you? Would you rather use force or cope with your reality, concluding that they don't deserve it any much than you? You can ask God for all of this stuff directly, but what if He has already offered it to you through some person on your path that you have passed by and missed opportunity to receive it? Everything starts from faith and humility. If you don't believe that someone who is also human can give you something that you want, how can you ask God, which is much more complex, and expect Him to give away what you want directly? Keep in mind that He is also better at recognizing which of the things you want would serve you and your relationship with Him than you. I have already revealed more about this matter in other episode. Asking anyone for anything shall never affect you as a Christ follower, but it will for as long as you remain unsure about your capability of turning them into something good. Do you simply need something, or you are ashamed for what you want? Thus conceal your true intentions, replacing them with some cheap tricks that are supposed to work on more foolish than you? I will leave you here with this open question and advice to reflect the root cause of the problem whenever you will be afraid about asking for something that you think you need or want, and move to my next point. Then give the check to your reality and see what lies beyond. 3. Talk with others as you would talk directly with God. Everything in this world has a piece of its designer. It applies also to us as a human species. We may like or dislike whoever we encounter, only if we don't recognize God's element in every human being. Because He sends everyone to live his life for a different reason, that is known only for him and will or won't be revealed by this exact person. By talking with everyone as he would be a god, you will not only get unlimited opportunity to have interesting conversations, but also help them with struggle to discover this sacred peace that exists somewhere inside them. Before you will try it, I have to disclaim that it requires some sense of how he is. As long as you think that God must be some kind of sadistic, weak, or cold-hearted guy that looks on us from above, who made a joke out of our existence, you won't have any interesting conversations. But if you persist in your daily prayers, it will soon get better. It's all about getting to know him. Also keep in mind that every time you talk with someone whom your brain recognizes as having less value, it doesn't mean their next sentence won't have the power to change your whole life. Things like this happen every day. If you don't pay attention to what someone is telling you, there's a high chance that you will miss a life-changing line. 4. Discipline yourself. Disciples need discipline. In order to get closer to God, it is necessary to forge a set of robust habits. Even when you devote yourself in full to God's will, it is very likely that he will require from you some actions that you will have to take every day. Not for him, but for your own well-being that lies beyond comprehension of why did he created someone like you. That's why you can't fail here. You can fail here, but then you can't complain for the lack of purpose that will slowly hover your life. That's why anyone needs to be committed to something, even if he don't believe it get him somewhere, because hesitation and laziness surely won't. It doesn't have to be reading Bible or praying from the start. Instead, I recommend to commit into anything, to give another check to your reality. If you miss, you are not losing anything but making one step closer to get there. One step closer to the final destination of us all. When finding your path will become too exhausting, I encourage you to just step behind me, because I already know how hard that is to choose this one narrow path. But acknowledging and accepting it turned all the pain and suffering from this world into delusion that does not matter anymore. All of the daily burdens became a heap of dust. Impossible. What does this word even mean? If it still exists in your mind, please explain it for me and other believers in the comment. Or just adopt the latest version of God'sford Dictionary. It's been a while since it's available. However you decide, I wish you good. See you soon.